Hello, and welcome to my couch, my day. Usually, artificial intelligence. It's hard to miss, or at least that's how my feed is, because maybe I'm just interested in this stuff. So I figured today, let me Google the definition of intelligence, and this is what I found on Google, that intelligence is the ability to acquire knowledge and skills. So it's the ability to acquire knowledge and skills. Okay. So that's sort of like why we go to school, because we're acquiring knowledge and we're acquiring skills. This encompasses the capacity of learning, understanding, reasoning, and problem solving. So intelligence is the ability to acquire knowledge, skills, and encompassing the capacity of learning, understanding, reasoning, and problem solving. Okay, so that's what intelligence is. And human intelligence, now, specifically, involves learning from experiences, adapting to new situations, and handling abstract concepts. So I guess we can maneuver. That's why we're intelligent, because we can, and I guess it makes sense. And if you look at our schooling system, when we are studying, we are acquiring knowledge, and then I guess the tests are a little bit of it's to test whether we can apply that knowledge to solve a problem, or to maybe regurgitate in a sophisticated way in the form of an essay what we have learned. So I guess it makes sense. And as part of our human intelligence, we're also able to use this knowledge to control our environment. So this is the full definition of human intelligence: the ability to acquire knowledge, skills, and this also encompasses the capacity to learn, understand, reasoning, problem solving, and learning from our experiences, adapting to new environments, and handling abstract concepts. So this could be like handling things that maybe they're not exactly the same. I'm not sure if I'm understanding that correctly. When you say handling abstract concepts, I think it means to handle things that are not related and understand how to relate them. Okay. And then what is artificial intelligence then? It refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think and act like humans. This includes the capability of learning, reasoning, problem solving, and decision making. AI is transforming various sectors from healthcare, finance. Okay, now it's actually now explaining a whole bunch of stuff. I just wanted the definition so that we sort of like wrap our heads around the definitions of some of these terms that we hear about, but how many people have actually really thought about what they mean? Because I think knowledge starts from understanding things from the very base. So I think understanding these definitions would help us understand AI a little bit more. Now I feel like I'm lecturing, although I don't think I would have been a good lecturer, because I'd probably get bored repeating the same course. Because imagine if you're teaching a group of students who are at one level, and that's the same level you're going to be teaching for a couple of years. So it means you have to repeat yourself. But I guess if you also experience getting people who don't have this bit of information that you have, and then you give it to them, and then you see what they can go out and do with that knowledge, maybe that's rewarding. I wouldn't know, because I'm not a teacher, but now when I think about it, I feel like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have spoken too quickly, because maybe there is actually because if you repeat it over and over again, you understand it better. And if you understand it better, you can then teach it even better. So Never mind what I just said before I said what I just said now, because clearly now I'm thinking it through. And no, but the initial statement was that I wouldn't have been a good teacher because I'd get bored easily repeating the same thing. Now I'm confusing myself. Let's leave it. When we talk about artificial intelligence, there's also another term called large language models that crops up a lot. And then I was like, okay, let me Google what that means as well. And LLMs are a type of AI model, specifically deep learning, trained on massive amounts of text and code data. They are designed to understand, generate, and manipulate human language, enabling them to perform, and their capabilities may include generation of translations, summaries. So the explosion of these tools that can generate text, images. Wait, the models that generate images could not have been trained on just text. So they have to be like a different kind of model, I think. Like I said, I don't know these things. I'm trying to learn them and understand them along with you. So excuse me if I also get a bit confused, because I'm like actually thinking this stuff through on the fly. Probably should stop explaining that. But yeah. Because I do understand that there's the video generating models that are different because they get their training data from video data, I think. So they should have their own specific kind of model. It's strange that I only hear about LLMs, and that's what you're probably mostly going to be hearing about as well. And I do know that there are limitations to computer systems that are trained on just text, because the world is more dynamic than just the stuff that we can put on paper. For true intelligence, you need a model, because humans rely on not just text, because we look at something, we have an understanding of the worlds, we have understanding of depth and dimension in a way that I don't think we can even fully express on a piece of paper. So to have true artificial intelligence that is at the level of humans, it has to be way beyond text, I think. This is when some people talk about having models like that have a world model. I'm not sure what that even means yet, but it's all fascinating when you like sit back and you start thinking about it all. Obviously, it's a bit scary because, I mean, we're talking about technology that might have the potential to be more intelligent than us. This means it will be able to act on that knowledge in ways that we don't have control over. But I guess the inquisitive scientist in me is just curious. So there's less fear and more curiosity, and it's like, I don't know, I thought I'd just share this journey that I'm on of understanding AI and trying to figure out how the world might turn into and how to maybe contribute positively, because I do believe that with the tools and capabilities that AI has to offer even now, more people can be of more value to each other in ways that they've never been able to do that before. And if more people understand and adopt that way of thinking, the transition into an AI world, I think it's going to be beautiful. And yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.